What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Picking up from where we left off, previously we did the road going around, we did the moving of the building, the whole driveway, all of that. This is the start of the actual shop build itself. Previously, what I was working out of was an 18 wide by 20 foot deep more or less carport. Y'all saw in the previous video. We moved it. It is up here at the side of the house. It is the new kind of garage, so to speak, carport up front to kind of keep the cars covered. The new building is going to be 40 wide by 30 deep, so a 30 by 40, 40 by 30, however you want to call it. And we're going to have 3 bay doors on the side, 3 10 by 10 bay doors, and eventually I plan to have a lift in it. I'm not sure when that will come to fruition, but first things first, we got to get the building up. So this right here is a 30-foot distance. So the back corner's here, and then from here to there is a 40-foot. We will have a walk-in door on the side over there, and then up front here we'll have 3, we have 1, 2, 3 10 by 10 doors. And then this area out here, I'll show you the flags over here, marked out everything, will be the driveway area. Quite large. It's actually bigger than the shop itself, which is pretty exciting. So I have plenty of space to park out here, do whatever else. So the flags kind of go this way, and then they kind of just curve to mate up with the driveway and make everything as seamless and smooth as we can. I will, after all this is said and done, go back and do kind of an overview of the process of all this, the cost of everything, what it took to get here. Because even though it's really, realistically, this is like 3 weeks worth of work, I've been working on this for over a year almost. I'm very excited. It's a dream come true after a very long time and a lot of work and effort put in. All right, guys, the day has come. Today, the work officially started on the foundation for the shop. I don't want to bother the guys and stick a camera in front of their face, but they were cool enough, said, yeah, go ahead and film. It's not an issue, so I'm gonna get some shots, kind of showing what they're doing. It is a bit more of a task than we originally thought it would be, so it's gonna be pretty interesting to see how all this goes and the process of everything. Is that not wild? It's wild to me. Like, that's gonna be the top. That's gonna be the top of the concrete. That's the top of the shop floor. Like, it's like 4 foot tall. I did not expect that. I'm really shocked by that. But yeah, and that's gonna be the top. This over here is all gonna be one big wall. It's wild. Uh-oh. Got a runner. What are you doing, dude? What do you think of this? You're not concerned. Just a big playground, huh? I'm like lost for words. This is where they left off today. This is day number 1. Tomorrow they'll be back first thing in the morning, and I imagine tomorrow will be probably the biggest amount of progress. They'll get everything formed up. Day 3 hopefully will be inspection day. Day 4 should be the pour, so that's what we're hoping for right now at least. But yeah, this is wild beyond any of my expectations or what I thought this would be like. But man, this is crazy. Like, this is all gonna be, wow. The building is gonna be very, very tall. This is, man, golly, this is gonna be crazy. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, day 2. They're back here working on getting the forms and everything set up. Should be able to get the forms all squared away and done today. That is the plan. Tomorrow, hopefully we'll be ready for inspection, and we'll be moving right along. So let's take a look. This is wild. Oh, I'm super zoomed in. This is crazy. They're finally starting to get the forms to take place and filling everything with dirt, filling the center up. It's coming together. They're moving right along. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning, and at this rate, I'd say they'll definitely be where they're trying to be by the end of the day. So I'm hyped on it. This is looking awesome. This is going to be really, really cool in the next few days to see everything come together. So And that is a wrap on day 2. It's moving right along. It's crazy to see just how different this is to be level, like how much of a drastic change is. So like down here at this end, you can see how drastic that wall is. It's like a 4-foot difference down there. So you can see here how it goes and just slowly goes steeper and steeper. It's quite a bit difference to get this thing level compared to what the ground is and what I thought was, you know, fairly close to level. So over here is like a 6-inch, I think it's just 6 inches above the ground, and over there it's 4+ foot. All right guys, I just got home a little bit ago and finally getting outside to get a look at what was going on, where we are at with the foundation and the forms of everything. Today was day 3 and it looks like we are pretty much ready for pouring the concrete tomorrow. Today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. We're supposed to pour on Friday. That is the plan. Today was inspection day and it looks like inspection passed. So we are in the clear. It does look like there's a few small things they've probably got to button up before they pour, but they've definitely made a lot of progress today in getting everything ready for the concrete. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what they've got going on. I know they have one side, it looks like they still have to kind of finagle and kind of minimize how much concrete's got to go over there. But other than that, it looks like 3 out of 4 sides are pretty much ready for concrete. So let's take a look. So it looks like this side over here is pretty much ready. I think they're probably going to have to shovel some of this gravel back up, and same for this side. This side looks kind of like the same deal. Probably take some of this gravel here and move it over there, I imagine. Right here we have an inlet for running a water line up so that we can add in a sink if we want. And over here we have a drain that's going to go in the concrete for this first bay. So that's sweet. Runs out over here, out straight out the back, and should give us more than enough drainage. They ended up doing I think it's like a 3.5, 4 inch. I can put my whole fist inside, so it's quite a large drain, more than really is necessary, but should be ample. So this side over here is the side that they, I imagine, still have to do a little bit of work on. I'll show you down there in a sec. They've kind of made a blocked off side so that they can minimize the concrete for the footer. I imagine they'll probably do that over here. It looks like it was probably something that took quite a while to do, so that's probably why they did not do it over here yet. But looks like they'll probably do the same, I imagine. And this back wall looks pretty much ready to go. Looks pretty well finished up. I imagine they might hop down in here and dig a little bit of this for the footer, but it's such a large amount, such a large height over here. I don't know that they really need to do anything with that. Now for this side over here, yeah, you gotta bring that wall in some, and I imagine they'll probably do this. It's probably the same as over here. They probably don't need to really dig much of this out versus up there where the gravel's at, so the footer is deep enough. Now Other than that, looks like they probably need to, like I say, move some of that gravel over here to the kind of fill in on the backside where this dirt's at. But looks like the rest of it's pretty much ready to go. All right, guys, it is day 4, I believe. Yeah, day 4. And I've been gone all day. They've been back there working. Today was the day to pour. Concrete is down. It did rain for like an hour, so that kind of probably put a little damper on, but I've already taken a look at it. It looks awesome. I'm not gonna show you guys just yet. I'll wait till everything is done, cured, and they're cleared out and everything's cleaned up. I don't want to get in their way, and they got a kind of a mess right now, getting everything, all the forms pulled apart and getting everything squared away. So you can probably hear in the background, that is the fan smoothing out the top, cutting all that and trimming it, making it look nice and even, giving that nice smooth finish. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty much like 99% done. I'm gonna go ahead and here's the finished pad. Here it is, guys. We have our shop pad. Now, concrete is done. It has been about a week. Everything is cured up and we are ready to install our building. That is happening very soon. It won't be in this video. I'm gonna have to push that off to the next video, but that's gonna be totally worth it. It's gonna be incredible to see that go up, and it's gonna be really, really big. So for now, let's just talk about our pad and give a quick little overview. First thing, we have an inlet here. Now, we do have to dig out around that when the time comes, but we have an inlet for water and a sink to go here. So I have a sink. When the time comes, we will dig into the ground. Actually, water line runs pretty much like right through here. And when the time comes, we will dig up, tee in, and run water inside the shop. So we'll have a sink, and I also have a hot water heater, thankfully, so when it's winter time, we will have warm water should we need it. Now, as well, we have a drain here in the first bay, and this is going to come in handy for, say, detailing, washing cars, whatever we end up doing in here. As you can tell, it is quite big. It's like I said, 4 foot over here, above 4 foot, 4 foot and a half actually, out of the ground. With the footer in the ground, it's like 5 foot, so this is crazy. And you can see the grade going up over here really kind of shows off just how uneven this ground is. With the way this had to be done, this back corner here has so much concrete, it is like overkill with how strong this thing is. This should be, I think the inspector said it was able to withstand a tank, is what he said. So this side over here, knowing how much concrete's back here, I have a bit more confidence in this backside. So what's up, Homer? What are you doing, dude? So that's pretty much, that's really it. There's not a whole lot to this because it's just a big slab of concrete, you know, it's a big slab of rock. But pad wise, that's it, we're done. we are ready for our building. When I say we're ready for the building goes up very, very soon. I'm excited. Very soon, this will be completely different. This will look, well, there'll be a building on top of it. But until then, I will catch you guys later.